Looking to spice up your commander deck? Then you have come to the right place. Hello there everyone and welcome on in. I'm 16-Bit Fair and today we are going to have a look at 5 cheap commander cards that you might be missing out on. With there being so many different Magic the Gathering cards out there, it could be very easy to overlook some of these cards here and there. Now, how cheap are we talking here? We are talking $5 or less. That's cheaper than a snack and a soda from a gas station. So, what kind of value can we get with a crisp $5 bill? We will answer that by starting off with Omen of Fire. This instant rare from Alliances has a casting cost of 3 and a double red. And for all this, it lets you return all islands to their owner's hands, and then makes each player sacrifice a plains or white permanent for each white permanent that he or she controls. Holy heck. Holy heck, look at this card. It is amazing. I found out about this card 3 days ago before writing the script, and I've already bought a few copies of this card for my commander decks, and I slapped one on my Krenko Mob Boss deck, and it's such a great card. Now, the TCG player market price for Omen of Fire is going to set you back about $3.41. Now, that's the average marketplace price. And for what you get for this value, it's pretty good. How can you pass it up? Also, I do want to state that this card is indeed on the reserve list. So that means that this card is not going to have any reprintings ever. So, if you like this card, it might be a safe bet to maybe pick up even a light play copy and toss it back. That way you have it down the road for a deck if you want to play with it later. It beats that than having to pay for it down the road, and it's a lot more. I know this because I'm speaking from personal experience. Card number 2 on this list will slow a lot of decks down, but it's still amazing. This card is Mana Maze. This enchantment rare from Invasion has a casting cost of 1 and a blue, and it makes it to where players can't cast spells that share a color with the spell last played this turn. This card is perfect for tricolor, 4-color, or 5-color decks, because if you're playing a multicolor deck, you'll have a lot less chances of having this card trip you up. However, if you're playing in a commander table with decks that are monocolor or dual color, this could easily slow them down. Also, while looking things up for this video, I remembered this card from the first time I ever really played Magic the Gathering, and it brought back memories. Very fond memories of my first days of playing Magic the Gathering. Now, the TCG player market price for Mana Maze is $4.64, and it was only printed in Invasion, and it did also have a 2001 World Champion deck printing. However, the 2001 World Championship deck printing is not tournament legal, so just the Invasion one is tournament legal. Now, this card is not on the reserve list, so it could see a fun reprint down the road. Card number 3 on this list is Reparations Seal. Now, if you're seeing this and you're like, wait, this is a new card. Why is it on here? Well, 1, it's good. 2, it's cheap, and 3, if I overlooked it, most likely someone else did. This artifact from Commander Legends Baldur's Gate is a casting cost of 3. We can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, or we can pay 1 and tap it to untap target legendary creature you control. Now I see this and I think of all the amazing commanders that have amazing tap abilities. And this card will be a very, very, very nice tool to abuse those abilities, all while letting us accelerate our mana before we can go ham. And all these reasons are why this card is on this list. The TCG player market price for Reparations Seal is $1.85. And yes, it is a new card, but I could easily see it hitting $5 down the road. Card number 5 on our list is Haunted Crossroads. This uncommon enchantment from Arcadian Mask has a casting cost of 2 and a black, and you could pay for just 1 black mana. You can put target creature from your graveyard to on top of your library, and oh boy, do I love this card. I see this and I think of so many creatures, let alone commanders, who would run off sacrificing creatures, and being able to put the creatures you sacrificed back on top of your library. Not to mention, this enchantment's only limitation is the amount of black mana you can sink into it. I see this and can't help but think how great this would be in a Teysa Carvel commander deck, with a creature that's got an amazing graveyard trigger, repeating again and again and again, and just see it being very impressive. The TCG player market price for Haunted Crossroads is $4.75, and this card was only printed in Marcadian Masks. And the last card on this list is going to be Reparations. This rare enchantment for Mirage is a casting cost of 1, a white, and a blue, and it says whenever target opponent successfully casts a spell that targets you or a creature you control, you may draw 1 card. This card is great for making that one person at the commander table who's trying to slow you down think twice about targeting you. Honestly, I really don't have much to say about this card because it's very straightforward as just a way to say, you know what, if you're going to do something to stop me, it's going to cost you. I'm going to keep on drawing cards. Now the TCG player market price for Reparations is $4.85. And I do need to say that this card is also on the reserve list. So like I said with Omen of Fire, if this card interests you, it might be a good idea to snag a light play copy and just one, just in case if, because you never know. And that's going to be it for this video, everyone. I want to say thank you so very much for sticking around as we try to find our way for what content we want to make and the journey that we're going through in the process. Thank you so very much. This video was pretty fun to put together and pretty fun to research, and it has good potential to become a weekly Friday video. Anyways, as always, I'm 16-Bit Ferret, and I hope you have a Duke day. This video is made possible by these awesome people. And if you liked this video, be sure to check out more content. We have a few videos right here, and a subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our future videos.